What's up everybody, I'm Brian, and I'm going to try and make some custom taillights today for my 2013 Jeep Wrangler JK. Now, basically what's causing the need for this is I ended up somehow not checking my mirrors and just relying on my backup camera, which is recessed inside the spare tire hub, so it's kind of got like a donut around it, so it cuts off the peripheral vision. I was just looking at that, and because of that I backed into something and shattered this taillight and kind of bent the sheet metal. So what I want to do is basically skin this with some 1/8 inch thick plate, and then use some 4-inch round LED trailer lights and some small LED reverse lights. So let's see what I can do with this. Alright, so I have a bit of a problem. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I drew a dotted line here. This is where I wanted to place the round taillight. Problem is, on the passenger side, there's a piece of structural steel that the hinge gets bolted into behind that from this point over. So basically where the hinge is over. So on the driver's side, it's even farther in. It's not the same type of steel, it's just another piece of body steel that's been spot welded kind of like a hump just behind the outer skin, just to give it a little bit more rigidity and strength. So I really don't want to cut into that because it would actually cut all the way through on both sides of that thin piece on the driver's side. So what I'm doing is I'm replotting the spot for the light. I want it to be, it's going to have to be centered with the hinges. I don't want to go like up to the corner, like I don't want to go here. That was just, I didn't want to do that. Now if I go here, this is where that mark would be, to be even with the driver's side. It'd have to be right here. The only thing that I don't like about doing that is by the time you put the trim in, the trim is going to be trying to round that corner, and I don't want to have to try and match the bend around that sharp right angle with the steel. I just don't, I'm not a fabricator and I don't have the stuff to do it with. But, I mean, this is the lesser of two evils. I think cutting through the structural part of the steel is probably not the best of ideas. So if I have to move it out a little bit, that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. I'm going to have a little bit of a think about it here before I start cutting any kind of sheet metal.
6 hours later.